The Housing Action Coalition was formed several years ago in Washington County to help address the rising problem of attainable housing. Those in business development hear from employers that the cost of buying or even renting a home in Southwest Utah is out of many people's price range.
If a home buyer were to put 3.5% down, and typically lenders require between 3 and 5% down, with tax and insurance, their payment's going to be $3,600 a month.
During a roundtable discussion held at the St. George Chamber of Commerce, Realtor David Busk addressed the cost of the average home for purchase versus the amount of wages earned.
The average wage in Washington County is about $3,900 a month. And if a family were to only spend, let's just say we had a two-income household, that's going to put them around $95,000 a year. But in order to afford the median house, the median home price in Washington County, they would need to make over $100,200 is what Fannie Mae requires. So there's a wage gap.
Busk, who retired from workforce services and recently went into real estate, believes the problem could be addressed by large employers if they were to purchase homes for key employees as part of a benefit package.
I mentioned hospitals will do that. Mining companies will do that for their employees. And so if we just brought that down to a small scale, and if a smaller business could afford to buy 1 or 2 homes and offer that to people in key positions in their company that they're trying to fill, they may be able to offset some of those challenges and attract and retain talent and make it affordable for their workforce.
Just like many colleges and military make housing available, Busk believes that by purchasing homes or places for key employees to live, it's a win-win situation. Washington City already provides homes to some of its police and firefighters.
We rent them to our police officers and our firefighters, and we're not out to make money on them. We just kind of want to break even. So we actually are able to rent them for below market value to our firefighters and police.
Costs could also be lowered using housing as a retention incentive.
So we did it for a hospital up in the Bay Area and helped them devise and create their own down payment assistance program that they could then pair with financing. We actually set up for them a graduated plan. So if a doctor got $100,000, but he moved in 2 years, he had to pay back a certain portion. So it was based on how long they stayed with the organization.
If you have the funds, here's a way that it can be done,
right,
and here's the roadmap to follow, and they don't have to figure it all out. We've already, you guys have already done it.
Yeah.
You take off the purchase price, the cost of the developed lot. Now you're getting somebody from $500,000 down to $400,000 or below for a home that will serve their needs. The ownership process commences immediately, so the buyer is enjoying this appreciation along with the partner, the motivated partner. Both are enjoying the appreciation and the value of that.
Busk suggested businesses exploring this option should contact their attorneys on the proper structuring of the financing.
They create a holding company similar to establishing an LLC, and they can manage their holdings, their property holdings through that company.
The Housing Action Coalition will be holding its 3rd annual meeting on October 30th to discuss this and more possible solutions to Washington County's housing crisis. In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.